Okay, the back's still working. Purchase access. There's only 2 vehicles, if I recall. Failure to communicate. It's level 20, which we're not quite at. Yeah, that's my base. I'll talk to Vladimir about stuff.
Oh, sorry. Was
Oh, yes,
just
welcome
doing
back.
some math in my head. Trade the gaps with you. You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to make an entrance. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts, but I'm afraid she's blind to our new competitor.
Already give me any data on artifacts you
Double
might
check
have.
the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Exploration's dangerous, even without some nefarious group trying to kill you.
Alright. Guess we'll head there. I got a new ship yesterday. I suppose I should look into upgrades. Did I take Indra as a party member? I did. Oh yes, and I looked at the various outfits, and there's not really anything. I mean, this one was reused. What I could look at quite a bit. Yeah, but it works. Probably what I wear until I find something else or some. Well, I didn't really. In my quick little look, I didn't see anything else particularly interesting in apparel.
Our whole office is getting moved to the garden.
One day, I'm gonna leave Atlantis for good.
So we'll probably stick with this.
I am thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with many people I do not know.
Good to know. What's this? This the security office? Yes. Always feels so small. I need to talk to you.
Need some work? Hey, what can I do for you?
Let's see. I'd like to review and modify my ship.
How about it?
Sponder. Upgrade. Yeah, White Dwarf engine's shields are somewhere. Oh, right there. Hidden off on the side. Oh, it's got its own little thing. Guess that works. Gravity drive, no. You know what? That cannot upgrade the reactor. This does a lot of hull damage, not a lot of shield, and this is mixed. That should probably be fine, I guess. Confirm. Yeah. I should really just do the joining the Vanguard quest. Getting some.
Hello.
Oh yeah. And the prosecutor to the ship. Better shields. It's got the
Yeah, what is it?
medical thing.
How are you, Dusty?
I really need to build the outpost up. So start making money off it.
Lifting off now. Hell of a view from
So
here.
the goals, I guess, today are probably just continuing with the Constellation quest line. Because there is,
Junk plots.
whatever that
Ship restored.
stuff is that you can get. Oh. Well, I guess we're doing failure to communicate right now. We're close enough to level 20.
Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
Quick critters. Lots of critters.
Every world with living things is a treasure.
I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
There is a lot of stuff on this planet. So,
Well earned.
what's my destination? Over there? Gusting creepers. Where these things are. Not seeing any, there's my bones. Oh, alright. Gold. Copper. Plant. Water. scoop. So nickel chloride.
Did something catch your eye? Or are you just checking?
There's nickel. There's someone here. Let's see what you got, Mr. Lopez.
I'm not afraid to use this to defend my home and my family. But you sure as hell don't look like any spacer I've seen before.
Your broadcast made it sound like
So
you're in
let
trouble.
me get this straight. You heard a distress call and you flew all the way down here. What are you, some sort of priest or good Samaritan? I didn't know people like you were real.
Well,
got
what's
a
the purpose
heap
of
load
the
of
distress call,
problems.
man?
And I'm willing to pay my share for the help.
All is nice, but I'm happy to help.
I don't know what game you're playing, but I guess I'm in. Used to be 4 families that List helped set up stakes in this system. We rarely saw eye to eye in the best of times, and believe me, true, these ain't the best of times. Spacers started raiding, and it's been getting worse. Only a matter of time before they end us all. Unless you're willing to help some hard-working, pig-headed settlers out. If you're trying to convince me that my fellow man is a bitter disappointment, believe me, I'm way ahead of you.
Spacers are
No
a thing
arguments
on
here.
settled systems.
The Spacers have taken out the family's List satellites, so we can't even talk to each other. Isolate and eliminate, a classic tale. You fix the Lopez satellite, and I'll open a secure channel, and we can sync up and get the lay of the land. And then get all of our satellites operational.
Alright,
It
time to
might
get
be
to
I'm
work then.
getting caught up in the moment, but I actually feel optimistic for once. Thanks.
So, I guess return to my ship.
And we shall be on our way.
Struts retract. Let me know I wish to speak to you.
Everyone's got something to say, Andrea. All the time, basically, from what I can tell.
Achieving orbit now.
Yes. take the ship, sell it for like 1,000 credits, because ships are worthless in the settled systems.
Grab jump, and we're locked in.
But they probably got some loot. And that is something.
Welcome back.
Hey there.
Oh, this is a scope on it too. Oh yes, I'm boarding. So top hatch.
We have not. I'd like a chance to talk to you, if you are able.
Let's see. Credits sensitive. That goes nowhere.
We got company.
Thank you. Consciousness, brown overbeast gear. Not interested. Ammo. Deep space mining suit. I mean, it sells. Brendo. Shot from grenade. Cool. Credits. Let's see here. Just those three. Blah. Spirium. Nothing else down here? Guess not.
Anything I can do for you?
Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Out of the way.
Is mining on the schedule today?
Nope. Not today. That'd be like an off-camera thing.
We're loose.
Okay, so what am I looking for? Ah, there it is. Are we under 500? Yes.
Green light is on, which means communications is up. Sending the data on the other satellites. You do hear me, right? Hello?
Fake static. Elephants seriously restricting behind. Yeah.
Now that's a weight off my shoulders. It's gonna take some time dealing with someone competent. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. No one ever says yes to that. Once you repair the other satellites, I'll open a channel to the other families.
Yeah, alright then. I didn't even loot the other ships. Guess I'll take a cruise now. I see ya. Yeah. Oop. Nope. Okay, well that is peeling out. What's your face? Andrea wanted to talk about something?
Yeah?
Ah, here she is.
Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn. Now I feel that rather than having answers, we only have more questions.
We shouldn't be that surprised. Space is vast. There's things we can't
I suppose
possibly
this
imagine.
proves that idea succinctly. Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I must say that I do not like being threatened by anyone.
It makes it sound like we're the bad guys somehow. No one's gonna stop us. We've come
I
too
agree
far.
we should keep looking for answers, but clearly we must be cautious. Clearly, these Starborn are connected to the artifacts, which would mean that they are also connected to that temple you found. Did they make these things? Have they appropriated them? This all implies there is something more, something we do not yet understand.
If we keep going, I suspect we'll find out.
Given our first
and so on.
interaction with them, that seems likely. We will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us. Perhaps we can learn more about them to make it even. We should return to our search then. There's still so much to do.
Oh, now that is a view.
How have you been?
I wonder which one of these, I don't think I saw anything about, like, an observatory model. I wonder which ship's got the best, view on it. No. Using we should slap this frost-suit. An amp. That's 2 in 1.
Something for personal use or for sale?
Red trench. Snake oil. Hanger preventative. Can't make actual backpacks? Apparently not. Well, not yet, I guess. Alright, back up front. Yes, we should. I guess be not getting there quick, but getting there soonish. List merchant. Can I still? Yeah. So what is this? I want to go check out that list merchant. Are we gonna keep going until this fills up? It looks like it just wanted to do, because that's gonna load up this cell. Yes, there you go. Oh look, does. Narrated refill. Jail it. Fuel. Well, let's see what we got.
And we're locked in.
All this extra risk is worth it. We could have just blown it up.
Oh, a UC Marine. Another UC Marine. Another UC Marine. Just one more turn. Hey, boss. Yeah, I'll be right on it. I'm done wrapping up. Just one more turn. Damn it, I knew I shouldn't have let you on this ship. Everyone said you were an idiot, but your engineering skills are legendary. So listen, the O2 system has been failing for a while, and you're the only person on board that can fix it. Get off your ass and fix it. I'm gonna guess he didn't fix the O2? Oh no, he clearly, because we're not breathing perfectly fine. Yep, no one in there.
What is it? Very good.
This is just conjoining hallway room. Oh. Oh, this must be the scientist that just did one more turn and killed everybody, probably. Is there a... Captain's Log, X-Tech. One of my first little action figures. Back when UC Colony's Xeno Warfare Division. Well, that's something. Medicine special tank. I'm apparently over encumbered. That's fine. Well, that was worth it. Now I just need to figure out how to build a display thing for me. Probably need a bit bigger ship for that though.
Good to see you.
Let's see, there's actually a list merchant not all too far from here.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Here to shoot the breeze?
Locations, mule. Or not, I guess they jumped out. So we'll just head off to that location satellite and be on our way. Okay, we're going to my little Total War game that's going on. The Dale campaign. Hazard. That's not good. Well, that's not anywhere near where we're going. Hit the tier 4 for other barracks. Yeah, I ran into a slight, well, more of an irritation, and that the Aurari only has a unit cap of 3 or something like that, with no visible way to increase the unit cap. Very unfortunate. I downloaded a no cap mod. That's the loop. Did I not go anywhere? It's not. Hello? Where am I? Hello? We just travel. So that's it. Was a video indicating, so I won't repeat too many, probably just move up to 4 or 6. More spaces. My ship is not suited for combat. So he's stuck now. That works as well.
Grab jumpers, black and love.
It is unlikely they will simply surrender, but we can hope.
Nothing. This is the same ship as last time. Alright. Credits, this cocktail pigment. Credits. Which I could fix the satellite and jump this back to New Atlantis to sell. The engines are fine, oh yeah. Are you gonna fix themselves? Or was this ship dead in the water? Responder, level 1. Well, since I've piloted, does that mean the ship's now going to be listed and I can just sell it? Hopefully that's what that means. Before I also dump stuff into the cargo hold.
Yes.
Let's decorate cargo hold. Not the captain's locker.
You look well.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey.
Am I just blind? Probably. There it is. My inventory spacesuits. So, shattering. Huh. Definitely can use that though. There we go. Let's continue on our way.
We're free and clear for flight.
Alright, because that will now be... Nope, apparently not. But I should sell that bounty hunter now that I think about it. And come on, get there faster.
Lopez to Banda? Banda, you there? You got the satellites back up? I had help. Big help from a friend. I didn't know you had friends. I'm turning over a new leaf. In that vein, we have to meet. All the families. Oh, I bet Jackie's gonna love that. I haven't exactly talked to her yet. She hasn't forgiven you, you know. Not sure I have either. It's ancient history. We all need to get over it. See you soon. All right. Connection closed. Banda's good people. Glad he's willing to meet. Time to get to fixing the other satellites.
Okay, next stop. Guess we don't need to go anywhere. There's only more spaces here, aren't there? Surveyed. That's money. Where is my destination? Was it a moon? Okay, that's not working. Where am I going? Going over there. Okay. There's the satellite. Oh shit.
Enemy's grav drive out of commission.
Ballistics. Here.
We've blown out their grav drive. We've blown out their grav drive. We've blown out their grav drive. We've blown out their grav drive.
Oh, max capacity. That's not good. Definitely just gonna have to go and sell stuff. Where is...
Another satellite up. And broadcasting. Lopez to Lumiere. Jacqueline, are you there?
Albin? How the hell? I'm almost glad to hear your voice.
Listen, we need to meet. All of us. These spacers have got us on the ropes.
What sort of
doesn't
game
look
are you
healthy.
playing? We're not going to fall for another of your cons.
No game. No ruse. Times have changed. We need to move on or we'll all be the saddest little footnote in history.
We can meet, but it'll be on my ship.
Fine.
Huh.
I closed the call. So that's good old Jackie. Get to the other families. Hopefully they'll give us a better reception.
We'll do that. I need to. Alright, well, I should at least scan the system. Map. I guess Wolf. I haven't been there in a second. So this vendor should have reset.
Switching over to standard engines. Airlock integrity looks good.
This station is but a shadow of its former purpose. I do not like it here.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple.
Let's see, weapons. Nothing to sell. Okay, so that's probably not something to sell. Sell. Oop. Yep. Yep. Constellation. Keeping Grands, Star Rower. We'll keep that. Packs. Constellation pack. USC Marine pack. Give all of those. Helmet. Calibrated. Do we have 2 constellations? We do, so we can give it the calibrated one. So that. Grands. Space truckers. East Marine. Don't need. I have 2 ship parts left. Jesus. Desk egg. No, we want that. Want that. Circuit boards. Why do I have circuit boards? Up with those. Sure. Keep that. Cue ball, sure. Pull one out. Shit. Schematics we want to keep. Yeah, I'm picking up junk. There's still a lot of mass on the ship. Probably all resources too.
Landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting.
Somewhere yet? Not a whole lot.
But I am dissatisfied with the results.
Need some work done? Okay, sure. We'll take care of any hole. Okay, no problem.
We are not going to use you, so... Oh, I can't sell my ships here.
Is something amiss?
Okay. Well, undock and head to the last stop.
Nice. Clean sep there. You look well.
Oh, there we go.
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
Yep. As always, we always go to the right place. Let's see, any spacers gonna ambush us? Probably.
Excellent. All patch in. Lopez to win? Lopez to win. Win? Win! This does not sound good. Win, please! We may be the 3 families now. And that's the last of them. Stranger, let's meet up on Lemaire's ship. I'll square away payment, but I have a feeling this ain't over and there may be further paying work ahead.
Is there wind? Okay, Guess not. Guess they all be dead and forgotten. Ah, here we are. If you're all meeting up on a ship, how is the docking gonna work? Because you can dock one ship at a time. There's only typically one docking port on a ship.
So, this is our savior, huh? Figured you'd need someone else to do something useful.
Charming as
That's
ever.
nice.
First things first, I'm pretty sure the Spacers got the wins. No contact with them.
All of them? My God.
Shit.
They were good people. And they died. Needlessly. Because we couldn't get our act together.
That's rich coming from you. You've scammed me time and time again, Albin.
The Spacers are a threat to us all, Jackie.
And that is the salient point. Mistakes were made. We need to get past that. What I'm proposing is a mutual defense pact. Nothing else. Each of us throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot, enough to protect all of our assets.
I wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended on it.
The problem is, it does. I think we all need to cool off. Stranger, a word?
Wow, do you do these people
First
of
things
his?
first. You did an honest day's work, you deserve an honest day's pay. Here, with heartfelt compliments. But I expect you know what's coming next. We're not military folk, and I'm not ashamed to say we are out of our depth. I'll pay you more, much more. If you can help kick the Spacers out of our system for good, and coordinate our efforts to do so.
Tell me what you need.
Right you are. So we're not babes in the woods. Each family has a ship or two and hard men and women that can handle themselves in a firefight. But the root of the problem is, admittedly, a self-inflicted injury. My family was here first, and when Liz sent other families here, perhaps I didn't take to it kindly. Might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense. Something Lemaire especially has never let me live down. But now we need the Lemaires and the Bandits both, I reckon.
Oh, man, he's a self-inflicted injury, man.
Listen, I'm not proud of what I did. But this was my system first. Then Jackie comes lately arrives, and maybe it rubbed me wrong. But it's ancient history. We gotta evolve or we're just fuel for the Spacers.
Hopefully I can
wouldn't
win
hold
some.
my breath
My
with
persuasion record is
The band is good folk. Well,
terrible, to be honest.
we need to cooperate now. But also in the future, we need a mutual defense pact. As our new mercenary commander, please talk with Band and Lemaire. Lemaire, God help us, especially we could use. Her family's got the most ships and crew by far. But if she's a lost cause, Ben and I can muddle through.
Let's start with you, who
Just so you know,
most certainly.
Albin is a con man and a thief. Associating with the likes of him reflects poorly on your character.
Yeah, he's played me straight so far.
Lucky you, then. So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the Spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna band together, I have the most to contribute and the most to lose. The smart play for my interests is the Lemaire's hunker down and outlast the storm.
Or some restitutions for various past aggressions. I'm not sure we need you. Whereas you got the Spacers got more, band together or die alone.
I may not be some sort of military expert, but you can't know that for certain.
I mean, we destroyed what? 9 ships? They almost certain. Do you want us to fight your battles for you?
I'm not afraid of a fight.
Affect your interests down the road.
They're small time, even together. Well, that's certainly true. Well, you might have a point.
Success.
Fine. Let Albin know that I'm willing to try this defense pact for now.
A defense pact gives us a real
Hello, stranger. Your work in getting the satellites up? You've done us a good turn. I know it was paying work, but a lot of mercs wouldn't even take a list contract. You here to talk about the defense pact?
Yeah. Everyone was hoping you join.
I mean, I agree that right now coming together makes sense, but going forward, it's hard to imagine Jackie and Albin working together for the long haul without one winding up with a knife in the back.
I'm sure they can learn to cooperate.
You say so. Well, the bandits will join the defense pact. We got one ship operational, another we can patch up. It's not much, but you'll have us when you need us.
Alright.
So is the defense pact in business? Come on, don't keep me in suspense.
I don't know, man. Even got Jackie on board.
You convinced Jackie? Now I do believe in miracles. How in the hell did you manage that?
With words. First try, too. I managed to talk her into it.
Wait, words can do that? Like I said, miracles never cease. So, the sensors have picked up 2 contact groups. Undoubtedly our spacer friends. We don't have many ships, but we can send them with you. Or hold them in reserves, your call.
Any details on the
Expect
contacts?
more than you encountered at the satellites. How much more? Hard to say at this distance.
Alright, then I could use your help.
You got it. I'll send along word. After you deal with the spacers, meet back on my farm. I've got an idea how to find where the spacers are based.
So I definitely... Oh, is that my ship? Oh, it is. That's nice. Hit.
Everything's
Dock. And that's us. Keep going.
We've detached. Let's get out of here. You've got something for me?
Do I?
Bring all weapons online.
space truck.
Here, but we're clear. Thanks, stranger.
Salute up. Oh, I do like my new maneuverability. Did I level up? I did. So I could get. I can't get that. Can't get that. The zoom on the survey would be nice when I start surveying more. Target time to lock reduced by 15%. Target lock show do 15. Target lock reduce 30. Hitting a target lock chip. I don't think I need that just yet. Yes. And now I can get that on my next. Improved, superior. Okay, now things are starting to open up on the ship line. That is a very good thing, but it also means money, so that's like an off screen. Yep.
Enemy's jump drive is offline. Enemy's grab drive out of commission.
Wow.
We've blown out their grab drive.
Lopez is ready for you at the farm. Thanks.
Alright then. Jesus. Screwing made new shipment thanks to a huge influx of startup capital. Huh.
Hydrocarbons in abundance. Let us see how they have arranged themselves.
Glad to hear you're back, safe and sound. Vanda, you owe me 30 credits.
You're tougher than I thought.
Easy money. So while you were doing that, I used the communication satellites to triangulate some Spacers chatter.
You did what?
I'm more than just a pretty face. Anyway, there's an old derelict star station the Spacers are using as a base.
Star station? That's a target, I guess.
Say it better myself. There are undoubtedly a lot of Spacers there, both ships and men on the station itself.
We need to excise this cancer from our system. Every last one of them.
100% agree. So, oh glorious leader, any words of wisdom or inspiration before we embark?
First and foremost, be careful. I know you're tough, but the space is mean. I'm just a hired gun. If you want a speech, that's extra.
This is it. The big one. We need to bring everything we got to bear. There won't be any do-overs on this one. We'll all be waiting for you to jump in.
That could have just been a thing. Yeah, it could have just been a call message.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
Okay, let's see. We are heading to that.
Weapons locked. Destroy him.
Ships. That's gonna be a bit. If I recall, you see simulator does count. You can just do that. I don't know if you experience that. You know, honestly, this with these families, they seem a bit more than that.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
This would make a nice neutral ground. Get up and running.
Greetings, Captain.
Did you hear something?
Oscar's gonna help out. Captain's computer. Attention! Do not release the robots. Model 3As are from the 3-star fighter. We jumped near current 2 bots were defending the ship. Took us an hour to hack in and put them to sleep. Anything in code, do chores, around that's your name. Stop now. If they wake up, the robots will attack on sight. We will leave them down. Hacker, combat, hacker. That looks pretty nice, to be honest. Reservers, what?
Stay long.
You can't hope to win.
Oops, gotta hack. Here we are. Unlock that burst. Notes.
Calling all spacers. You know who you are. Because that's what they call us, isn't it? The ones in charge. The ones who never respected us. The Free Star Collective. The United Colonies. Even the Crimson Fleet and the the leftovers. The unaligned space scum running rampant across the settled systems. You know what? Maybe they're right. But so what? We matter just as much as they do. We deserve just as much as they do. A lot of you have been all over. You've seen the empty buildings, labs, factories, whatever. They're out there, lots of them. Abandoned after the colony war. And those others? They want them. They're taking them and everything inside. Are you gonna let them do that? You gonna let them get away with that? I'm not. I want my fair share. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready to take it.
I mean, that's just pointing out that you're exactly what they say you are. Oh, jeez.
I imagine Galbank must be very aware and very unhappy that this safe has gone missing.
Safe. Oh. Key.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
Well, the captain was in here. Citizens of Akia joined together with the Pleasure City of Neon in mutual defense to form the Freestar Collective. Semi-automatic weapons do 5% more damage. Stolen safe key. Weapons do additional crit damage. Very useful. Captain's computer. Too much heat. We should stop capturing UC ships for a while. We can still sell the loot in Akio, but if the UC realize that this station exists, I'm not sure how long we can hide from them. Yes, definitely attention we don't need. We should make some preparations in case we need to defend ourselves. I'll talk with Sandra about equipping some of our captured ships for combat. Jason and his crew hacked a Galbank transport ship. They had some kind of score you dream of. There was a giant safe on board, the VP customer storage and whatnot. They hauled the whole thing back here. Smart. Unfortunately, just demanded to keep the entire safe for himself. Not smart. So Jason is no longer aboard this station, and now the safe stays in the storage area down below. I'll keep this key in this room at all times. Okay. Let's see what they got down here. That's what it says. Those will sell. This turned out to be very profitable. For me, at least.
This is the first deep breath I've taken in months. I make no illusions. You did this. And now it's up to us to keep it going.
It was a team effort.
Very diplomatic. It's horseshit, of course.
But it sounds nice,
But
it does.
Sounded nice. The rest of the families and I, well, we chipped in for a reward. I know it's probably a pittance compared to what someone like you makes, but we're just dirt poor farmers and miners just trying to get by. I think I need to shut up now. Don't want to get...
Yeah. How's the future of the defense pact looking?
Who the hell knows? We're coming off a victory, so that might buy us a honeymoon period. But maybe it'll last.
You credits more than me.
I'm not... Yeah, deep breath. If you ever are in this system, you come back and visit. We'll give you a warm welcome for the ages.
Well, I guess this defense pact is now a thing.
The others may not see it this way. You saved us all.
Oh, there's my ship. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so that's that taken care of. The side quest that took like an hour. We leveled up out of it. Almost got another level. Well, not really. Let us... I don't do any of the guys down here. It's an industrial workbench. Not what I was hoping it would be. Oh, it's here. Alright.
Someone or something will clean up whatever's left behind.
Yeah, this. What did we just pick up? A note. I think it was this, I guess.
You are... I'm alive! I'm alive, right?
Yes.
We did it!
You
We
are
did it!
incredible.
I'm alive, right? We did it!
Yes, you did. You're heroes, all of you. Until you aren't.
Good day, Captain.
Alright then. Undock and head to New Atlantis. To sell all this stuff.
Separation complete.
That Dalek space station is honestly something they should keep. Atari. Those are the two new weapons from the Terra Armada. We're not near that yet. That's like what was level 40 was the recommendation.
Anything I can help you with?
Yeah, I got. Oh my, that looks nice. Don't use melee weapons though. Concussive, bashing, hitman, concussive. Skating, poison, concussive. Concussive. Codema. I guess it might be a rifle. That's definitely a pistol though, or a submachine gun, I guess. Okay. Spacesuits, automatic. I have one of those in the ship hold. So this is a cell. A cell. A cell. Don't need that. Throwables, cryo-mines, mines, shrapnel grenades. Yep. On first pickup? I don't know what that means.
You should see some of the ships we get landing here. Like their owners thought decorating their ships with heat leech nests would be a nice touch.
So what's that, what my credits at? I'm recovering. So let's see. I've sold off stuff.
Hey, what can I do for you? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Let's see. Also. That's not a lot of credits. You know, I guess it is.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Now then, I guess I should start doing ship stuff. So let's go and join the Vanguard. I'm not gonna go in and start the like quests or anything.
You'll be scanned as you enter the city.
But during their opening mission would be a good idea. Just so I can get their
The kids miss you.
The project has to be done. This work.
get their bonus stuff.
Killed for a cup of coffee right about now.
Can we speak for a moment? I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
I'm trying to think. The pay isn't great, but people are alright. It's not like anything I've done before.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Mateo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
Yes. If you're asking,
No,
I
I do
assume you
not.
don't.
But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
You see what I just did? We just murdered a bunch of spacers. Accepting the unfamiliar can be hard for people.
I know. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
You have my back, and that's all that matters.
Of course. You have given me an opportunity the others have not. Perhaps I just need more time. I know this seems trivial. Perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
People love me, so being included is never really a problem. You really should start worrying about this. I don't think what you're saying is childish.
That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir.
I don't even think there was an
I
option.
know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence.
It wasn't a big deal.
It would have been, to some. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Oh. That was an activity? I should probably start doing something about these. Where is the Red Mile? That was hyped up in the trailers. Not level 30. A bit of ways off from that then. But I also felt that it was...
Bulk items may require
from what
multiple
I
levels
heard,
of approval and can take up to several weeks for an official response. We apologize for any delay. Welcome to UC Distribution.
It was,
Something I can do for you?
Let's see what you have
Yes,
to sell.
of course. Please, take a look.
Spacesuits. So, A-Spec Beast Hunter. Calibrated Sidonian mining suit. This is basically what we have, but more on the physical and the green in color. Calibrated UC combat ship. It's also calibrated, and ours isn't. Here's what I have. Star Trooper. You see tactical. It's a lot of money. Wow. A little bit of money. It does look nice. I do find it interesting they just have one side that's more armored than the other. What is that little pants leg thing for? You see tactical backpack. Looks a bit weird. I don't have the corresponding thing. And it's not actually not much good. Sidonian space helmet. It doesn't look terrible. It's not calibrated, but we can fix that. Shock Trooper space helmet. UC tactical helmet. Yeah, that weighs a lot. Barrel knife, calibrated, Domer, smoke gun. Urban Eagle. Nothing
Back to
to.
it, then.
When
Nothing
really
strikes
keeps the
the eye.
distribution center in tip-top shape.
Did I come here for anything? Oh yes, I came up here because I wanted to
I got them.
do the UC Vanguard starting quest. Didn't want to go in was toxic because we visited that little settlement by accident. Cute accident. Let's see, it is this guy.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
Okay, just tell me what I need to do next.
All right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Sure you are.
Yes? You needed something?
Vanguard Orientation Hall. Look how excited she is to go through this. Hold on. Can we set this on my quest log? Applicant. This is probably like my one of my favorite parts.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of of the United Colonies.
The exodus from Earth meant more than just the beginnings of the United Colonies. But still, a tremendous undertaking.
I should bring everyone down here to see what the little comments are. The globe of Earth, for what it used to look like. It's just a giant dust bowl now.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers.
Questionable decision.
It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
I am beginning to find this presentation reductive and annoying.
Thanks for that. Your input is
It was only in 2230
valid
that the
or not.
faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Jinan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade.
Bane, if you know anything about history, religious nuts kind of like that kind of stuff.
The Freestar Collective was
Most
initially
of the
founded in
widespread religions
2188,
have
when
done
the citizens of
nonsense
Aquila
like that.
banded
Not
together with
nonsense,
the
but
pleasure
yeah.
city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
Neon is which one? Is that Neon? Is there even a settlement here? That's Aquila City there. No, that's Hope Town. Beginning in 2196, the Narion War, humanity's first large-scale conflict among the stars, is remembered as a defining moment for the settled systems, as the first major conflict to make extensive use of grav-jump-enabled ships. The Narion War was less defined by key space battles and more by an extended cat-and-mouse interplay between the two powers, as the well-armed and professional UC Navy tried again and again to pin down the piecemeal but savvy Freestar fleet. I mean, to be fair, space is empty. So the only way to force that would be like blockade and bombard planets, which may or may not, you know, be not frowned upon. In order to strike the killing blow, the UC was ordered to even more severe tactics to try and drive the colonies to capitulate, but without success. In fact, after many long years of war with little show for it, even the population of the UC itself began to turn against the cause, with protests rolling even New Atlantis. The citizens demanded the war finally come to a humane close. So when at long last the final blow was struck, with the UC Navy finally cornering the building of the Starfleet in 2216. But damn. So that war lasted 20 years. It was a hollow victory. It was from the resulting negotiation of the Treaty of Naran that settled systems as we know today emerged, both literally and figuratively. Despite winning the war, the UC found themselves in an unenviable position, painted as a brutal aggressor, even in their home systems. So, in the spirit of unity and lasting peace, the UC agrees to the demands of Free Star collectives and Naran settlers who, collision triggered the conflict, handed over Naran to the collective as they had requested at the start of the cities, including the clinical medical station, creating the Free Star collective as we know today. In return, the UC demanded two concessions. First, the payment for the damages done in the form of mineral rights upon multiple worlds across the galaxy. Second, and more significant demand, was no great fraction of ever colonized more than 3 systems. The UC have Alpha Centauri, Sol, and Wolf. And the Free Star Collective have Chini, Raleigh, and Neron. Free Star Collective agreed to these terms, creating and codifying into law the settled systems that we know them today. The Treaty of Naran has since become the foundation of complementary political relationships. Its only official violation, the cause of the galaxy's greatest conflict, the Colony War. Learn more about the Colony War. Please proceed to the conflicts among stars Mule. That's the system right there that's going to bite them. Same with them allowing independence. This is the Serpent's Crusade.
House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. For the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, the goal of all space.
I don't think we faced any zealots at all. So this is conflict among the stars for the Colony War.
Conflicts between the galaxy's factions. None was more brutal than the recent Colony War between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the
Vesta's Pride. Locations, bodies. Settled. Motel Luna. Europa. Jennison's Scott.
Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's
that sounds like a war
Navy,
crime.
the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
I suspect many in the Freestar Collective would take issue with the way the colony war is represented here.
Probably.
Few settled worlds were left
It's not called propaganda for no reason.
War. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nira. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
This is one of the mechs, I'm assuming. I don't think we'll ever get to pilot one of those.
I bring her here almost every day to stare at this thing.
No one knows how they move between planets. I wonder if they can grav jump or something.
I do believe this is supposed to be the Terramorph. Chair of Londinium.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
Where is Londinium? Is it in the database? Bodies, favorites, settled, outposts. I suppose we find it in the story. Maybe I should just do some exploration. There's any data pad or anything right there. No.
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
After everything, it is almost impossible to believe that the armistice happened. But I admit I am glad it did. The settled systems have benefited.
Well, that's good.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
That's good.
No one is born a United Colonies citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Took the Roman way of citizenship. You either born a citizen by having citizen parents. Did I miss something? Or how to serve in the military and earn your citizenship. Ah. I Princeps agree. Your probationary mission. What do I need to complete the probationary mission?
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
I just did all this.
This thing's like an artist friend.
All right.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber.
You could not pay me enough to get in one of those things.
To initiate your exam.
applicant. Notepad. Proctor?
Ah, you must be our new applicant. I'm Proctor Samuelson. The simulator's already been prepped. You can head in whenever you're ready.
All right then.
Good hunting. This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
Please pressure debug tools. Debugs only. All right. Let's get this started.
The exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Okay, so definitely want shields.
New targets active.
Ooh.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active.
Oh shit. God, just melting them.
Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3. New targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers. Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
So I have 4.
Calculating intercept vectors.
Oh shit. I'm covered. God, they did not split up. Oh well. Let's try this again.
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
away. God. There's a lot of them.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
I need something to do. I want to check out that space station.
If you wish to take a break, you may exit the simulation through the ship's hatch. Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
Holy shit.
Simulation.
Jesus!
You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
I'm not sure what I could do to not die instantly there, because I just really fucking ran into you and you can't break him out. Oh well. Yeah.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. Good showing in there, applicant. Your results should be finalized by the time you get back to Commander Tuala.
Okay. His office is just the lobby. Man, that's gotta suck.
If we can avoid entering that building, I would prefer it. Let us just say I am allergic to bureaucracy.
Good to know.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first?
Wrapped up.
So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
Yeah, make a snappy time spacing. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Well, let's get to it then. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation, thoroughness. 2 traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Clear tier 5, huh? Damn impressive. I swear they start cheating at that level, but the techs claim it's fair. Either way, you've got the skills the Navy needs.
If I had any reservations about flying with you, they are now gone. Well done.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 5 years. You showed real potential in there. We want to make sure you're fighting on our side.
Only
You authorized
5.
me to offer you a bonus in addition to your signing advance.
If becoming a citizen of the United Colonies is important to you, it seems you are well on your way.
Sounds like you're just the type of pilot the Vanguard's looking for. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
Yep. I'm ready.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Of the members' missions, I'm pretty sure this is the only one I've completed. Oh no, I completed the Crimson Fleet too. Because it branches off this mission right here. It's one of the ways to do it.
Yes? You needed something?
Honestly, the Crimson Fleet missions were probably my least favorite. At least as a mole, my least favorite. Oh, shit's wood. Fancy.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
And let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Let's
That's
do
the
this.
spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Oh, that's pretty decent advance. Up. This thing to spend it on. Let's go and get rid of my scopes. Constellation, here we are.
I'm not quite enjoying New Atlantis, but this... this is much better.
Let's see, weapon bench. Panel optics. Iron sight, medium scope, reflex sight. Oh, it looks like I can only do the iron sights. So I don't have any adhesive. Standard barrel. Accuracy range, a bit more weight. Compressor, muzzle brake, suppressor, cross hip fire, increased stability and hip fire across the long range. Economic. Laser, focus laser sight, recon laser. Box enemies. We already have armor-piercing rounds. Air trigger, high-powered, high-velocity. Can't do any of those. And we do like the burst fire, so default, constellation, neon, pirate. Constellation. Upgrade. See, I haven't found any of these. Quality level. Just requires what? 10,000 credits? Sure.
I hope that modification proves beneficial.
Beowulf. This is just gonna be the Beowulf for now. Research. Alright, can't do anything. Onwards and upwards, I guess. Now, if I recall, do you see? Okay. So this give me my Vanguard
Got
ship
anything you need to
parts.
offload? Trade Authority is always anything I can help you with?
Review and modify
Sure,
my
how about
ship. Ship builder. Landing bays, no. Cargo cockpits. Well, I do want some cockpit stuff. Dockers, no. Engines, no. Equipment. Boosting turns on ship camouflage if they're using any accuracy. This is ship mass. Oh, these are the thingamabobs. Scanning distance, scanning distance, scanning distance. Galactic Shroud Eklins, buoyancy. Extended comm chance of friendly ship showing up to help when in combat. Oh wow, that's nice. Not fuel tanks, not landing gears, not grab jumps. RV actors. I can double up? No. So this looks like... Oop. Can I just stick it off to the side? One reactor Libyan stocking module inside. Where is the reactor on the ship? Oh, there it is. There we go. And then this. Oh no, that's my landing bay. It's pretty exposed, but that's just basically how all the ship is. And I hit this. Shields. Let's see. Well, that looks pretty nice just right there. Okay. Structural, Deimos, just stuff, weapons. Pulse turret. Yep. And then let's see, weapons. The pulse turret. Reduce mass or upgrade engines. Considering my only engines are these. Bays, no. Cockpits, cargoes, deckers. Top. Engines. I have these. That's gonna be like that. That's just a hull piece. Get rid of that. Do that. Okay. Okay, for now. Ability, cargo, mass. Let's do this. Okay. Install a ship with 5 unique ship modules. Cool. Get some very fancy pants engines.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Okay. Doesn't tell me. Stealth particle beams, energy weapons. Upgrade ship command. So I need to actually be able to assign more crew now. Now it's on me. This next up is just probably a complete overhaul on everything. We tear the ship apart and go from scratch.
Engines firing. Here we go.
I need to browse the ship design Reddit to get some ideas. I think the last time I built a ship, built the
Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
Republic cruiser from Phantom Menace, or something akin to that. Turrets cannot be fired manually. Perfect. Oh. You speak cruise ship from new Atlantis, select my materials. Whoops. That's on me. So, spacesuit helmet.
The city certainly projects a powerful image for the United Colonies, eh?
It does. It's pretty big for a Bethesda game. Well, yeah. Even if most of the inhabitants live in the undersection and the rest are kind of display pieces.
Shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, then let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat. Pleasure to be working with you.
It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite.
In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there.
My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out?
No. All set.
Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
Systems are downloaded already to depart.
And take off. Let's try this again.
Thrusters firing. Achieving orbit now.
Okay. Damn, I am not getting speed. Alright. No. Though the back does look pretty cool for engines like that. Definitely fits the
Never get tired of that.
ship design kind of thing. Oh, look, see, explored already. Been there. No one there, it's all corpses. Well, there is now this ship. Can't get onto it there. Fancy cans, so.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
We are gonna ignore that, because that just looked like a starboard one that just dropped in. Way down the other side of this hill. What have we gotten over here? Definitely a better range. Had to be somewhere right around here. Get that unknown. I definitely need to upgrade the scanner. Ship landing site. There's nobody here.
There was no other way to do it.
Huh. That was interesting. Guess it didn't drop off anybody? Well, if they pop up, they pop up. Let's go talk to the daughter of Evictus. Legend of the Colonial War. Hello.
What do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
Actually, your shock trooper is here to save the day.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, It's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
What kind of anomaly are we talking
Terramorphs
about?
have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tao said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation and found all this.
Sounds like you could use my help then.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
Alright.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
System offline.
Oh, there's security.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the Terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
System status. Turn tracking systems on.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
Lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
That doesn't look so bad. Maybe you don't actually fight one of those things before it just kills it. I have no idea what that was.
Engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Additional power required. Additional power input required. Weapon group activated. Stand clear.
Oh, we can pause for a moment.
Oh! What the f was that?
It is done. Do you think, to mark the occasion, we would be allowed to take a small piece? As a trophy? I suppose not.
Sure, go ahead. No, it's an explosion.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
I killed it.
You did it, didn't you? Heavens above, you just flatlined a terramorph.
Yep, all taken care of.
Oh, yeah.
Piece of cake.
Taken care of. No big deal.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
Here you go.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Is there Microsoft down here? Or is it somewhere else? Somewhere else. Ah, over here by the bloodstains. I can't pick that.
Older model. Okay, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear.
Oh, that's
No
probably
one
why.
knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business?
I mean, it could have
It seems awfully
captured it. It broke
Which
loose,
means
killed the ship, she
we're
crashed
either
into
looking
it just,
at
you
a
know.
truly strange murder, or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
I'm sure there's
There
lots of information for this.
There has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors.
See if I can't get access to that Terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
I'll mention it when
That's
I
all
can make
I'm
any
asking.
promises.
I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not a lot, but you've definitely earned it. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Alright then. Hand that in and then just stop worrying about this.
What will be our next course of action?
Liftoff looks good. All systems normal. Stay in orbit or jump. Your call. Must have been a good job. We're still in one piece.
United Colony space. Please maintain. In course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Tracks last. Bad counters.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
What does UC need foreign pilots to fight for them? I need your permission to deliver a Terramorph tissue sample to Mars.
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the Terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
Things didn't go as advertised. Only one alive was a researcher who gave me a sample and a gene tag.
A gene tag? Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can can at least be sure she knows her aliens.
Wait, can we even be helping this woman?
Notation says that Sanan already faced punishment for her actions during the war. Dismissal from the UC military. And her sending you to me first makes me think she's actually trying to do this above board. Considering her history, reaching out to the UC probably wasn't the easiest decision. Which means that must be a pretty important sample.
So this mission might actually be urgent then.
Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
Surely if you more hacks like the one that wiped out the people at Tau Ceti.
There could be more of these? This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
There we go, that's what I was looking for. Skip pack refined. What's the helmet look like? Oh yeah, the weird bug-eyed thing. If it wasn't for this plate, this might actually look decent, but it looks so weird. How do you even see out of that? And what about the skip pack? No. Okay, well that is that. What's can you do credit hunting? Save. Yes. Okay, that is gonna be it for today. To next time, we're definitely not gonna do deep cover. Probably further into the unknown. Maybe one of these other missions. I'll talk to people. Left 50. Chris, one that was 45 when I last looked. Yeah, I guess that's 35. So we got a long way to go for any of those. So yes, further into the unknown. Will be our next call of port. And into this ship design, I can get the next modules. No need boost training. That's a ways away. That's bits away. I think I will get surveying next. It's now ship command. 4, 5, 6, 8. I guess ship command's my long-term goal. It's way down there. 9 points. So 1 in commerce. Not theft. I guess. Scavenging. Ship stronger will automatically surrender. Piracy demands. Don't know what that means. Force enemies to stop fighting. I guess outpost management. So this, I guess, scavenging and persuasion. I'm not even looking at stuff over there. And then there's outpost engineering in these. Alright. Tons of stuff to spend points on. I will see all of you next time. Ta-la!